Hi, I'm Mira. Welcome to Flow with Mira. In today's class, we are going to pay special focus on lateral flexion or side bending of the spine. We're going to lengthen and stretch and strengthen the side line of the body. All right, let's go ahead and let's find me on a mat. We're going to start with a really delicious rest position. So go ahead and sit the pelvis down on the heels. Stretch your arms forward. Actively reach the arms away. Actively pull the tail down towards the feet. Now here, I want you to walk your arms towards the right side of the mat. So perhaps your left arm will be on the mat and your right arm will stay on the floor. And stay here. Actively pull the left sitting bone down and reach the left arm away from the sitting bone. And we're just going to breathe here. In breath. Exhale. Find a stretch on the left side of the body here. And using your breath to open the space in between the rib cage. As you inhale and as you exhale, sit the pelvis down a little bit more. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Really have to be actively lengthening your arms away from your spine. 1 more. And walk your arms over to the other side. So the left side of the mat here. I've got my right arm on the mat still. I've got my left arm on the floor. And in breath. Opening the rib cage, stretching the intercostal muscles between the rib cage bones. And just notice, be aware, which side of the body feels a little tighter for you. Just want you to be aware on that side. And find the area that finds a little sticky for you today. Perhaps it's the waist, perhaps it's the hips, perhaps it's the rib cage, perhaps in your armpit area. Whatever that, honor that. And just give yourself a little bit more, let's say, attention in the area as we go through the class. In breath. Exhale. And walk your arms back to the middle. And let's go ahead and roll the spine up. Okay. And let's have a sit in a diamond leg position. Isn't that lovely? All right. Now let's come and sit tall here for me. Hands on the ribs, the knees. Hands on your knees. Spine nice and tall. A little lateral sway with the rib cage over to your right. So rib cage sliding over to the right and come back to center. Rib cage sliding to left and come back to center. In breath. And in breath. We're going to start mobilizing the rib cage first and then we're going to move on to the full body. And in breath. Slide. Last one each side. And in breath. All right, let's do some circle. We're going to go forward and over to your right and back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And just breathe freely. Just inhaling and exhaling as you move. Circumduction around the rib cage. 1 more. And let's go over to the other side and over to your left, right forward, and just move it. There's nothing right or wrong here. I just really want you to move the rib cage so they're not really sticky. I find that this area gets a bit jammed because we don't really think about the rib cage. We think a lot more on the waist. And in breath, when your rib cage gets sticky, then it's finding it very challenging for you to expand in your breathing and inhalation because you have muscles in between this rib cage called the intercostals. And 1 more. And come back. Okay, sit back to the middle, arms up to the sky here. Anchor the sitting bone down. Now I want you to reach diagonally or lateral reach over to your right, keeping the opposite hip down here as you in-breath. Exhale. Be mindful to elongate both waistline up to the sky as you go into slight side bend. Reach out. Exhale. So I want you to avoid collapsing on the outer side of the waistline. I want you to really find a little bit more space as you go into the side tilt and come back. Inhale, reach out. Imagine you are holding onto a trapeze here. The trapeze is hanging you down. And then bring yourself back. The trapeze is over your head and over to your right. Exhale. Last one. Over to the left. Reach out. Exhale. Arms out to the T position here. And lengthen. Side bend over to your right. And then soften the bottom elbow. Take the top arm over and go into a deeper stretch here. And here, take it that we don't collapse down and rounding the back, but I want you to find space in between each vertebrae and continue to reach the top arm away from the pelvis. And up, lengthen, side bend over to the left, bottom elbows down, take the top arm over, sit the pelvis down, and actively reach the arms away. And lengthen as you in-breath. Find space in between each vertebra. Exhale, go a little bit deeper, deeper, deeper. And come back up and release. Okay, let's go into a quadruped position. Please move into our cat stretch here. This is a really lovely series here. I love it. So align the shoulders and the elbows and the wrist. Align your knee and the center of your hip. Now from here, honor your spine. Lengthen the tailbone and the crown of the head away from each other, and then get yourself into a nice long natural curve. Exhale, lift the abdominal, and let's go ahead and round the back here, and then continue rounding the upper back and looking down towards your thigh. And then inhale, lengthen the spine, and extend the upper back up without collapsing in the spine. So pushing the floor away, and exhale, rounding the back, curling and looking down between the legs. And unravel the spine, hold the lower back and extend the upper back up. One more time, exhale, we round and lengthen and upper back, reach and come back to that neutral curve and stay. I want you to extend the left arm out to the side. Now here, pressing the shin bone actively to the floor and then open the torso, the spine up to the sky here. So press down with the arm and the shin and then bring it back. And bring the left hand underneath the right arm and loop it through and stretch out for a thread and needle stretch here. And take the arm out again and rotate the trunk, opening up that chest, pressing the floor away. And bringing the arm underneath the right armpit and reach the left arm across the body. 2 more. Inhale, reach, press, and lengthen up and down. One of my favorite stretch in the morning here. Inhale. Somehow I managed to open a lot on my chest. And then exhale, rotate and come back. All right, let's go to the other side. Place your left hand back, right arm out to the side. And then press down with the left hand and the shins. Lift up to the sky and down. Loop your right arm through over to the left side. Stretch as far as you can. Whoop, just crack my back. It's lovely. And then inhale, that's a bonus. And then rotate under and reach out actively. So I don't want you to collapse down to the floor here. I want you to defy gravity. And then arm out, rotate up, and arm underneath the armpit, reach across and lengthen. One more, please. Arm out and rotate, and bring it down, across, and bring it back to your quadruped. Okay. Here, hold that abdominal here, hold that TVA, draw in that natural corset of yours. Slide the right leg out behind you, hold. Slide the left arm out in front of you, hold. Find that balance, float the arm and the leg off. Push the floor away, and we stay here, in breath. Exhale, find that strength in your center. Find the balance from your center. Find the length in the spine. And exhale, bring the arm and leg down and bring it back underneath you. The other leg, left leg behind you without slouching, without swaying. So clean extension. And then the other arm in front of you, float the arm and the leg up. And then push the floor away with the left arm and the right shin. We stay. In breath, exhale, in breath, exhale, stretch the knee, stretch the elbow. In breath, exhale, and bring the arm and the leg down, bring it underneath you. Sit back just a second, and then come up. And let's go down on the floor for pelvic curl. All right, roll to the side and find your supine position, which means lying on your back, and feet are parallel. Heels directly underneath the sitting bone, arms long by the side. Ready for the pelvic curl here. In breath. I love pelvic curl. So exhale. We draw in the abdominal. We curl the pelvis. We go straight all the way up to that bridging position. Right. Find your highest point. Have that inner thigh active. Now take your right arm up. Right arm only. Overhead. And then exhale. Roll down the spine. Gradually all the way down to your pelvis. And then release the arm back, the right arm down to the side. Roll up. Inhale. Left arm overhead. Actively reach the left arm away. Exhale, roll the spine down away from the left arm. Back to your midline. Back to your center. Back to your starting position. That's what I'm trying to say. Arm down. Roll up. Right arm overhead. Exhale, roll down, arm down, roll up, left arm overhead, exhale, roll down, arm down, exhale, right arm overhead, exhale, back to your start position, arm back, last one, roll up, left arm. Exhale, roll down. Just enjoy that stretch in the spine. And all the way back down. Release the arm down. And then straighten the leg. Have your feet on each corner of the mat. I'm just going to move myself up. So, find the corner. Place your feet there. And place your arms on the corner above your head as well. Now, a little banana stretch, I'll call this. Take your right leg across or on top of the left leg. So we're going to cross the leg on top, stretch the leg, take the right arm towards the left side and bring it back down. So grab the right wrist with the left arm here. So find that side bending or like a banana bend shape. And I want you to actively reach the arm and reach the top leg away from each other and really draw in the center. In breath, exhale. In breath. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Release that. Release the right leg and the right arm back to each corner. And the left arm go across on top of the right leg. Left arm over to the right side. Grab the wrist. Reach out. And find that side bend and actively reach the leg and the arm away from each other. In breath. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. Reach. One more. Exhale. Reach. Release the foot and the arm. Okay, and then bend the knee. Bring it back to the center. Open the arms up to a T position. Float one leg up to the tabletop. Guard your center. Bring the second leg up, squeezing the thighs together, spine twist supine, please. Over to me, rotating from the waistline. And exhale. Inhale as we rotate. Legs stay together. Exhale. Back of the arms active on the floor. Inhale, rotate. Exhale. Make sure you control your legs. So I don't want you to go ahead and drop it down. Okay, so I want you to really find that smooth transition to the side and come back. and a smooth movement in the rotation. And come back. The more you become detailed with the work, the deeper the work can be. And the more benefit you're going to experience for your body. Exhale, mindfully and physically. In breath. Exhale. All right, last one. In breath. Exhale, center. All right, one foot down, second leg down, feet back to parallel position. Interlacing the hands behind the head. A little chest lift with some variation. Elbows are off the floor. Again, cup the back of your head. Let the head be heavy as you breathe out. Flex the chest up. Inhale, arms forward. And exhale, right arm overhead. Inhale, back to the floor, to the side. Left arm, inhale, back to the side. Both arms, grab the back of the head and come on down. Exhale, inhale, arms forward. Right arm, left. Both arms, grab the back of the head and down. Again, exhale, in breath. Right arm, reach and back. Left arm, reach and back. Both arms reach, interlace and come down. Two more, please. Exhale, in breath. Arms up and down. Left arm and down. Both arms interlace. Come on down. Last one. Exhale and reach. Right arm and down. Left arm and down. Both arms interlace. Excellent. All right, the roll up, straight legs. If the straight legs is challenging for you, please go ahead and you may bend the knees here, okay? So I'm just going to do the bend knee position, the version, and then if that's all right with you, you can continue with the bent knee or you can join me with the straight leg. So this is the modified version. We're going to take the arms up. If you know how to do it with a straight leg, go ahead and straighten those legs. And then curl up into the chest lift. You can take the arms by the side or you can grab the back of the thigh. Deepen the abs in, curl the pelvis up a little bit, and then lift up into that C curve, coming up. Chest over the pelvis. And then exhale, we roll back. We get the sacrum down to the floor. We keep the neck nice and free. We get the lower back onto the floor. We take the chest down and the arms overhead. That was easy peasy for you. Go ahead and straighten the legs. And in breath. Exhale, curl up and over. Round back, pull back, in breath. Exhale, roll back, sacrum down, lower back down, and take the arms over. I'm going to go ahead and straighten my legs here. You're welcome to join me. Arms up, chest lift, arms by the side. Pull in the lower abs. Take yourself up and over. Pull back in abdominal. Go into that C curve. And then let's go ahead and roll the sacrum back. Lower back. Arms overhead. Again, arms up, chest left. And exhale, pull up and over. C curve, C curve, C curve. And let's stay here. Go ahead and bend the knees this time. So we are going to bend the knees. Okay, now grab the back of your thigh. You are still in C curve here. We are going to do some roll back. So we're going to curl the sacrum until the arms somewhere straighten. Maintain the abdominal contraction. Take your right arm off. Rotate. The pelvis stays in the middle. Come back. Place it down. Left arm, rotate from the waist. Pelvis stay in the middle. Come back and come over forward. And let's lift the back up tall here. Again, round back. We roll back to your arms somewhere straighten. Right arm, rotate from the waist. So we are challenging the oblique here. Left arm and come forward and lift. All right, if that's manageable, you can take your arms forward in front of you, roll back. Find that same spot. Right arm, exhale. Left arm, exhale. Come over forward. If you need the arm support, please go ahead and use that support. And I'd rather you work with a really, really good intention and open and nice and clean movement. Out, open. Exhale. Come over. And lift the back up. Last one. Run back. Roll back. Roll back. Roll back. Right arm. Exhale. Left arm. Exhale. Run over and lift, lift, lift. Excellent. Now, open those legs as wide as you can. All right. So this is my widest range. So as wide as you can. Right. Arms up to the sky. Sit right on that sit bone. All right. Let's go into your side reach. Over to your right. Anchor the sitting bone down. Lengthen both waistline away. Come back to the middle. Over to your left. Lengthen both waistline. Remember, we do not want to collapse side. Rather, we want to have a long, elongated waistband. Come back. And stretch both waistline up and back. Stretch both waistline out. Exhale. One more each side. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Beautiful. Arms up. And over to your right side. Bend yourself right down. Maybe you can grab the ankle. Whatever you can. Reach out across. In breath. Exhale. Go a little deeper. In breath. Really try to anchor the sitting bone down to the floor. Glue the bottom down. And then come back up. And over to the left. And side bend over. Across. In breath. Exhale. Allow the gravity to do its job. Take you down with it. And come on up. And center. All right, face the side. Side lift, please. We are working on the lateral side of the body, isn't it? So, side lift it is. Legs together. Top hand in front of your chest. Open up the chest, and here we go. We reach. In breath, just off the floor. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. In breath. 3 more. In breath. 2. Last one. Come on down. Okay. Up onto the forearm. Legs are straight for the side. Kick. Press down the forearm, lift up the underneath waistline. You can have your hand here or behind your head. Take the top leg up. I'm going to take my hand here. Okay? So dorsiflex, we go double breath out. Inhale. Exhale. What's really important is the support right here. I want you to pull up that waistline, crane it up, and use the elbow if you have your hands behind here, overhead, to lengthen the spine up, suspend it up. Or you can press down to lift up. Inhale. Last one. Inhale back. Reach back to center. Boom. Bend the knee. Swing away. Side lift. We go. Bottom arm is long. Legs are together. Press the top hand down. All right. Tie up those legs. And then we'll lift. And then the idea here is to lengthen the bottom waistline down to the floor so you can lift the legs up. And up. And down. Again, when you come down, just have your legs slightly floating so we don't rest down. And we do not let go the center at all time. At all time. Whenever you do Pilates. Never. And now. One more. And up. All right, come up onto the forearm. Have the arms the same as the other side. So I have my top hand here. Again, push off the floor. You are not allowed to sink down like a sinking sand. Lift the top leg out, dorsiflex, and we go. Inhale. Suspend the elbow up if you have the hands behind the head. Otherwise, push down to lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last set. Inhale. Reach. Come back. All right. Onto your belly. We got back extension with some arms variation here. Arms long by the side. Legs together like a snake tail. And we lift up as we in breath. Arms nice and active. Exhale down. Now take care that your neck needs to be long, please. Inhale, so your gaze is still down on the floor and not in front of you. And come on down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more lift. We stay. Turn the palms down to the floor. Right arm overhead. Switch. Left arm overhead. So we go exhale, swimming arm. Inhale. Imagine you wiping your table or the floor with the arms. In breath. Maintain the head of the spine. In breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last set. In breath. Both arms by the side, interlacing the hands. Lift up a little higher and come on down. And then we're going to do some modified swimming. We're going to pull the arms back, lift the back, lift the legs off, and we swim the legs away. We inhale, paddle for 5. Exhale. Inhale for 5. Exhale. See if we can lift up a little higher with the chest. Exhale. Neck stays long. Legs are active. In breath. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. And come on down. All right, forearm down. Push the floor away. Round the back onto your rest position. Just a split second and roll up. Tuck the toes under. Roll up to standing. Up, 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 up. Okay, now we're going to recreate the banana shape that we did on the floor. So stand nice and tall. Have your left leg across in front of the right. Take the arms up. Grab your left arm, the left wrist with your right arm and push the hip away. Sway out and reach across. All right, now we stay there. You're going to have to find your balance here. We're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull in here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go a little bit deeper into that banana shape. Whoop, lost my balance. Inhale. Exhale. And come down. All right. Whew. All right, let's go to the other. So I got my left leg, which is your right leg. And then we go across. I got my left arm, which is your right arm. I'm going to hold on to the wrist. And we're going to sway, lengthen. All right, inhale, reach. Exhale, go, bend, bend, bend. Inhale, reach. And bend, bend, bend. One more. How low can you go? That's what I'm trying to do. And so I'm trying to I hope I'm not going to lose my balance. And then come back up. All right, and let it go. All right, just to neutralize our spine, have your feet underneath you. Take an in breath, lock in the abs, and rise up, rise up, rise tall, guard the waistline, and lower with control. 2 more times, and rise up, rise up, rise up, and gradually resist the lowering of the heels. 1 more, rise up, rise tall, and resist the lowering of the heels. And just shake the legs. And that is it for the day. You're wonderful for staying the whole class with me. Thank you, and enjoy that new spine of yours. And I'll see you back on the mat again tomorrow. Take care. If you enjoyed this video, you will love my free 6-day intermediate challenge. Click the first link in the comments and join us in getting fit, strong, and feel energized with a calendar of new intermediate Pilates videos. See you in the next class.